Yes, it's an absolute must to have, insurance for a place of worship. The number of people that are going to be coming in and out of these places is going to be depending on the type of place it is. You could have hundreds of people coming through and out there during the day. Slips and trips will happen. Accidents will happen. To make sure, that's, your congregation that's coming in, that they're safe, right? That they feel safe, making sure, the buildings and your contents, etc., are all covered correctly, right? Because some of these things have cost thousands of pounds, and built up through donations, etc., over the years. A number of times we've gone into places and we've found, they haven't got things covered correctly, or underinsured, purely because it has been done via donations, so they don't understand the true replacement cost of things. Because when things are bought by donations, people forget to add that sort of thing into the cost. Places of worship, we've been into several where volunteers are not covered for activities. People may be getting involved in fundraising for their place of worship, right, or doing social services like feeding the homeless, doing social enterprises or welfare, for the community around them. And you need to make sure that those volunteers are covered correctly, right, and that whilst they're out and about, they get hurt, right, and there's any backlash. That's the volunteers, the place of worship, is in full and safe in mind, that they have got the right cover to make sure, that if these guys are going out, they're covered correctly. Trustees, because a lot of these places are run by trustees, right? We've found many a time that the trustees don't have the right liability cover to cover them. So if they make a mistake and make a wrong decision, and invest the money, incorrectly, the congregation or the committee, could hold them personally responsible, and be, they could go after their house and home, to make up for that loss that they've just had. So, having trustees cover is absolutely necessary. So this is why it's always worth speaking to a broker who understands the marketplace, because a lot of people have gone out and taken out the wrong cover completely. We've seen places of worship covered under what should be a commercial combined policy, which really covers sort of manufacturing engineering. It's not a specifically designed policy to cater for all the liabilities and intricacies, of a place of worship actually needs. So, yes, getting your place of worship covered and covered correctly, absolute must.